This is the mining museum of India. Minerals and mining. Fabulous. Let's go and see what they've got. Thank you, sir. There we go, folks. Mining. Mining town. There's a lovely little mangoes. Mining. Here you go, folks. The Mining Museum of Bangalore, Karnataka State. Visvesvaraya Industrial and Technology Museum. Solar water pump. What a joy. The water just comes up, moving it up. Nice. Archimedes screw to get the water out. Great. Indian military aircraft here, multi-role, all-weather aircraft by Marut Aeronautics Limited. Indian attempted an indigenous jet fighter aircraft designed since separating from the British rule. The Marut, or the Spirit of the Tempest, was the first design that was produced for the Indian staff in 1950s. 2 years later, from divorce from the British rule here in India. Wow. There we go. Marut, multi-role, all-weather jet for the Air Force, Indian Air Force, after 2 years. Look at the name. Boeing and Company Limited, London. Reaction turbine. Love it. A meter gauge steam locomotive from, I think, Siliguri, Kalka. James Bryan was the driver of this engine. Right. This meter gauge steam locomotive supplied by the Dubs and Company in Glasgow, UK, to the Southern Maharatha Railways in 1888. The only 25 such locomotives are supplied to India. This F-class steam engine was very popular amongst early steam locomotives. It was later modified with a large boiler and with increased coal capacity. It has a fire turbine boiler at the Stephenson's valve gear. A diameter of the engine cylinder is 14 inches and with 20-inch stroke length. It exhausts a maximum load of 16 miles an hour on the gradient of 1 to 100. It was operated by last between the Mysore and Ashkopuram. Locomotive produced from the Southern Railway is still railway worthy. Wow, fabulous. Gauge railway. Fabulous, right? Look at this. A real engine hall, folks. Wow, how things work. Dinosaur. Dinosaur time. airplane here. A scale replica of the Wright brothers, the first aeroplane in 1903. It's constructed from a drawing of an original Wright flying display at Smithsonian Institute, Washington, D.C. The model depicts the Orville Wright, the pilot's cradle, and the Wilford Wright running by the side, starting first flight in December 17, 1903. At Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Space program, the Chandrayaan-3, India's first lander and rover on the moon. So animal power of the animals. Then you got the human muscle power, right? You had to be bigger muscles in the old days to be able to move this around. Hence why there was no women. Because women were at home, men went to work, did all the hard muscle work. Then they worked out a way to power by wind. It's called the wind power. To turn the mills, grind the grain, grind stones, shape things. Also for water. And then water power. Stream, diversion, spun by a wheel. For the locksmith, for the ironsmith, and at the same time irrigated the farmland. Today, nobody is generating power. They're getting on a treadmill and running, using the power to operate the treadmill, the rowing machine. The humans are now consuming the power and burning the planet. Those days, everything was efficient in many ways, but there's so much inertia. All of energy was lost because it wasn't captured. The AI-powered world will look like nothing like from the past. Can we come up with some other concept to generate power? Yes. Only the willing, the ones who take risks, ones who step out of the pack of wolves and sheep, can come up with innovative ideas. Is your child design? Is your child willing to take that step like the Wright brothers did almost 122 years ago? For us now enjoying the luxury of air travel and convenience of getting to A to B in safety, far away places, over the oceans, over the mountains, over the forests, lakes, safely and comfortably. The science is a solution for humanity's well-being and the future. Science, at the same time, directed in the wrong hands, the ones who wants to destroy the innocence of the human mind, can put it to dangerous use. You need to keep those individuals out and produce the next generation of inventors and innovators for the human well-being. It is not the old scripture that is going to survive the humanity's future. It is the genius who took risks to give us an opportunity for the convenience of an innovation of science and technology, solve human problems. The human masses, their human problems were solved because of the turbine engine, the early stages of turbine, turning this with puddles of water in each those scoops, and then turn into a mega dam projects that then generated thousands of megawatts of power to supply villages, cities. Incredible. Chandrayaan rocket, Chandrayaan lander. The portable record player, the music lover's fantasy of the early 1930s. The Mickey phone, a gramophone that actually played music at 78 revolutions per minute, spinning that vinyl into getting music. It's a beautiful machine, right? Mickey from. Look at this, folks. What a great example of Japanese technology with the crank, the horn, the producer, and the gramophone. The record support via levers and then the turntable. Nuclear power plant there, thermal power plant, clean energy. The mass, the space clutter for your communications.